Hello everybody, I'm Serta and welcome back to Planet Crafter, and we're in the test or the playtest of the Toxicity DLC, which is coming on the 17th of November. I wasn't going to do another video on this until the final release, but there's something that I missed, something pretty big that I missed because I does not read so good. So we are going to jump into that, expand the base a little bit, get some more food organized. We still have the aluminium problem, but maybe with what I've found, we can sort that out just a little bit. Anyway, there's lots to do. Let's get stuck in. Right, so there are a couple of things I'd like to do. I'd like to get a little bit more storage sorted out because we have a full box over here. I'd like to empty this. I'd like to get more water processed, but I'd like to get this removed because we actually have access to a T2 version of it. So I'm going to grab myself a little bit of iron. Oh, and by the way, I do have some food now. So we have some eggplant, we have some space food. I got a bit of food on me, which I'm probably going to have to eat now. Water isn't really a problem anymore because we have the distilled water from that little thing, which is one of the things I'm trying to sort out. But there are two reasons that I need that water. It'll become apparent very shortly. And we've unlocked the T2 exoskeleton. That's quite nice. It's still telling me to equip the microchip, the toxic areas HUD display. And I think it's telling me that just because I don't have it equipped. I did equip it, but then I needed space for a jetpack. Right, I have some iron. I think I will put this one out here and to make this look a little bit more organized. And hopefully I have enough. Yep, I do. So put a box out there. What have we got in here? I'm going to take all of this out. I'm going to empty this as much as I can and drop all of that in this box. Oxygen. And I'm going to need to drink some water. We have ice so we can make water. It's pretty easy. I'm sure there's some more ice lying around over here. I'll pick up ice as we go around. But for now, I need to drink that and I'll just pop in here and make myself another water bottle. So I have water, no worries. Now I have to just finish emptying this one out and that is done. Now I can deconstruct. Can I? Hold on, before I do that, I need to make sure that I've actually got what I need. So I'm going to need 2 plastics, 2 chlorines and 2 mushrooms. There's a plastic, there's a couple of chlorines, there's a couple of the mushrooms, 1 more plastic. I don't think I have one. Let me grab some more of the stuff to make a plastic, and that is the plastic made. So now I can, actually, I could have just deleted this one and I think that would have given me plastic. Anyway, we have the big one now. Let's flip it around and we'll pop it in over there. Ah, and there goes the power. Gosh. All right, well, let me go and find some more stuff for solar panels. I'm sure I'll find some in this mess. All right, let's see what can we do. I can do at least 1, but I need some more cobalt. And while I'm here, I'll pick up some spores and there's a mushroom over there. Grab that cobalt and whack up another one. There we go. Now we can head back. And power is still down. Oh, we need quite a lot more. That T2 machine takes 42. I really don't want to make the T2 solar panels because aluminium is pretty rare and I want to make some more food storages. Do I have enough to build another compartment on here? Yeah, I do. And another? Oh, there we go. Cool. Okay, I need to go out and sort out this power. Give me a moment, I'll be right back. Okay, power is finally restored. I'm probably living on the edge a little bit, but everything's working again. All right, let's look at this T2. So, first of all, it is, well, it seems to be pretty much, it's got a lot more output storage. Input storage is also bigger. And it produces every 30 seconds, whereas the other one was every 45 seconds. Super. Well, let's move the unprocessed stuff back in here. And then I'm just going to head down to the toxic water collector and go and collect that. There we go. 5 of them. There are different upgrades, different tiers of this as well. But eventually that does clean the pools up. And we'll immediately drop these in. Good. So while I'm waiting for that to happen, let me get some more food growers going. And I think I have my aluminium back here. Yeah, there's 2 iron, 2 aluminium. I've got to take the goo out because we need to process that. So we'll just drop this in here. Now this goo is actually pretty important. In fact, everything is important. And before I build them, let's grab our seeds. And we can hop in here and I'll just pop a couple more in. So there. Oh gosh, I forgot about the power needs on these things. Man, okay. More power. And power's back up. Good. I did build the second one, so everything is powered. And I've already planted the seeds. So there we go. Now we have 4 food growers. That should be, theoretically, enough to keep me fed if I harvest them all on time. All right, let's go see if any processing happened. Yep, we got some water. In here we have the chlorine, and I'm actually going to see how many I can make of. This is the part that I missed, and I only saw this after I finished recording the last episode, but also thank you very much to everyone who commented, because I might have missed it. In here, it says, fills your toxic meter, allows you to explore toxic areas longer. I completely missed that. So, that's what we're going to sort out. Let's get a few of these. I've got 3 of them, and we're going to go and see how they work and try and clear that area first. I think that is kind of natural progression, because this area was 4, that's 31 or something, that's 51, and then the faraway one is 52. So I think probably that one is a good place to go. So let's make sure that we have all the stuff we need to take some food with. I'm not going to bother with this HUD display because I don't have anywhere to put it. I don't have the exoskeleton T2. I have it available, but I don't have any aluminium to build it. I'm going to leave that behind. I'm going to take iron with to make a big chest so we can hold all the goo. Just some food. So I will eat one of those and take one of the space foods with, and then we're going to head over in that direction. And let's clear out that area. Now there is a spot over here that needs to be done. I'm going to try not to use my medicine to clean this little area because it's quite close to an edge. And there's not much here. Oh, the weather's cleared up a bit. And I've got a couple more. Right. Are we clear in this little area? I don't know. Oh, wait, there's one. And this little area is clear now. Not exactly sure if that's helping, but that's fine. So now we can head up this way and we can go to our little living compartment. And this would be happening during a storm, so everything is very bright and blown out. Put up a big storage. See if I've got anything in here that's important. Hey, there's some water here. And there's more goo. All right, well, I'm going to... Yeah, I think I'll drop this goo off in here as much as I can. Anything... There's a bit of goo in this one. All right, I've got enough storage to deal with it. The only problem is I can't see how many are left if I'm not wearing that other chip. But I need my jetpack. And I need the deconstruct oxygen. I need the toxin filter. Everything is important. I'm just going to have to go in blind. So here we go. And the objective here is just to clear out all the goo in this area. There is a lot of it, and I can't keep track now because I don't have space for the HUD. So we'll start on one end and work our way through. And along the way, we might find some good stuff that we can use. But as you can see, we are losing, or we're not gaining toxicity as fast anymore. Okay, good. That's anything around here. Oh, this opens. All right, well, I'm going to come back for that. None in here to clean up. And, oh, oxygen is more of a problem than the toxin at the moment. So I haven't even needed to use that. I'm not going to get back on time. I need to use my oxygen capsule. That's fine. All right, I'm going to fly around here and see if I can spot any more up in this area that needs to be cleaned. There's some more over there. And this one and another one. All right, good. This area is now sorted by the looks of things. We had that little shockwave go out. So I'm going to rush back to that compartment. Now, I do want to test this. I do want to test these out. So right now we're about halfway. So if we consume that, oh, there we go. Makes it a lot easier. Anyway, I think there's more of the toxic stuff, the toxic goo, on the other side of that cliff. So we can just come in here and offload all of that. I don't have oxygen, but I do have food and water. And I think I might have a box down on that end. So let's head over that way. And now, because we're not taking in toxins as quickly, I can just whip through this area and make sure that I haven't missed anything over here. Yeah, it looks fairly clear. And I do have a box over there. Oh, and here is what I am looking for, I think. Maybe this is the last of it. And is this the last one? Would be good if it is. Yep, it is. That area is now clear. And we can grab ourselves some oxygen. Perfect. All right, well, now we can go in here without a worry because all the toxin is cleared up and we can take a little bit of time. I see a box over here that we can have a look at. Hoping for some more aluminium. And didn't get any. But I'll take the important stuff. Oh, actually, I could build a box up here if I find a couple of titanium, which I have now found. So now we'll be able to build in this area, I think, now that we've cleaned it up. So I'll just pop a box. I don't think I can build on their foundations. Oh, actually I can. That's pretty interesting. Let's put one down over there and grab a door on this side. There we go. Now I've got oxygen. I have to have my water, so we'll do that. And then let's go check out these train cars. Anything I can do with this one? I can go in Nothing in here. Okay. There was a box in here. Some mushroom and some water and seeds. Alright, cool. There was nothing more in here. Yep, I can go through, and there's another one in here. Awesome. Food. Very good. Plants. Maybe I'll take a couple of pieces of iron and we'll put a box into our new container. Now we'll do 2 just because, and drop all of this stuff. All the stuff I don't need to be carrying with me. That should be good. I don't actually need to be carrying those with me now either, but I am going to. And that was the box that we had. Yeah, nothing else that I really want in there. There is another train over on that side, so let's go and have a look at that. And we've unlocked the T2 toxin filter. Awesome. We'll go and see what that needs, because that's not going to put pressure on our power. Right, anything. Ah, there we go. There's a box, and it's got chlorine and cloth, and still no aluminium. Well, aluminium is so rare. I'm pretty sure that'll be included and balanced in the full release. But right now, it's not really. Alright, I'm just walking through, checking to see if there isn't anything that I missed. Ah, there's a big container up here, which I wouldn't have been able to get into if I didn't have a jetpack, I don't think. So top up the oxygen, and we'll head... Oh, I could maybe have, but there's a box, and there's some food, and plastic, and cloth, and more food, more eggplant seeds, and there's a big container with water. Wow, no aluminium. I don't know what to do about that. Okay, well, we'll pick up some of the spores. This is pretty difficult. Without aluminium, this door doesn't open. No, it doesn't. I think I have everything there. We'll go up here again and see if there isn't anything that I missed. I did kind of rush this one. Nope, got everything in that box. There was no other box. Okay, well, that's it. Gonna head back to base and see about that other filter, and then go and tackle that area over on the far end. And we are back. Let's see what we need for this. Oh wow, I have everything except one plastic. Do I have a plastic lying around somewhere? I do not, but I think I could make one if I emptied myself out a bit. So empty that, and now hop in here and do that one. Awesome, we're upgraded. And I'm going to need some more microplastics and some more water and some of this and some of that, because we need to replace those capsules. Okay, and I managed to build 3 of them. It's a big area, so we might need them. Oh, our eggplants are ready. Good. These are not. I'm just going to eat those eggplants right now and completely top up. Well, not completely, but close. Alright, I had thought about building the communications, get the message system going on, but communications antenna needs aluminium. Something we don't have. Right, everything is dropped off. I want to take some oxygen with me because that might be important. I'll take another one and drop it in that container in case I do end up using one. Top myself up. Now I'm going to need to get that HUD display in. I'm going to have to take that with me. Yeah, and I'll go to the container from time to time and plug it in and check it out. But for now, we're going to head over to that box, and then we'll do the bottom first, I think, down by the ponds. I have a storage box in here that is empty, so I'm going to drop that capsule in. I will drop the microchip in. That, yeah, I'll take 2 of them with oxygen for, yeah, all sorted. So let's do the bottom area first, and we're going to collect a whole bunch of goo. I'm going to need some more storage in that container because there are 51 bits of toxic goo in this area, and I'm just going to keep an eye on my toxins. Okay, so this bottom area is apparently done. Well, not the whole area. There's more. It looks like it's broken into sections, and it seems our new upgraded mask is doing a great job, because I'm able to stay here quite a lot longer than I was before, and I'm pretty sure my storage must be getting full. Alright, most of the bottom area is sorted. I need to head back up and go and get some oxygen. I see a bit over here that needs to be taken out. Oh, damn. I flew out of the wrong side and got myself a little disoriented. Anyway, that's okay. We are out now. I'm going to offload that. Now, there are 51 pieces of goo in this area. Let me get some iron, build myself a big chest. And these scrap piles should do the trick. Cool, I have enough for 2. So 1 there and 1 there. And I'm going to have to drop off a few things that I really don't want to be carrying with me right now. That's cool. That's all done. So back in the hole we go. And this is where I saw a bit. There it is. Don't see any further up. Okay, that looks good. Don't think I see any more further down unless there's some underneath in this area. And now I'm going really deep. No, it doesn't look like there's any over here. Alright, let's get out of here. Okay, back in. Offload. It was just that one piece that we went in for. Now, the next section is the top. And just for a moment, let's replace something that with this, and we'll just pop our head into this zone and see. Yep, 15 out of 50 cleared. So there are 50 in this area there were, and we've cleared out 15. Lots more to go. That was the last of the food and water. If we're lucky, we'll find some inside. But for now, I'm going to clean the outside because I know I need a torch to get into that place, and that's going to be a bit more challenging. It's extremely dark in there. Alright, we'll start at the big... Oh, what's going on? Goo cleaning chip required. Did I take the wrong chip out? I did. Alright, well, let's try this. Since we're not really here to build anything, the construction tool is not as important. Yeah, great. Alright, let's have a look. Anything more in here that needs cleaning? I didn't take everything out of these boxes, but I didn't really want any of the stuff that was in them. Right, these containers are not open. There's a bit more goo over here. And this area is clear. So now it's just that area. Oh, and I'm already out of oxygen. Good grief. Let's see if I can get back. I don't want to use my oxygen capsules unnecessarily. But I'm thinking that maybe I should go and get a couple more oxygen capsules. You know, this is going to be tight. So I'll get in here and I'll go and fetch some more oxygen from the home, and I'll be back in a sec. Right, I have oxygen. I am back. I don't need the building thing. I think right now, yeah, the HUD is probably more important than the building tool. Alright, well, I should have thought of that earlier, but I did. I have oxygen. I have what I need over there. Food and water are a little bit of a problem. I didn't bring any with me, but I think that's going to be the least of our problems. We still have 30 toxic elements to clean up, and I'm not sure where they all are. I'm hoping that they're all in this building, so we'll just clean. It'll be a couple of trips. This is really good. Oh, and it was mentioned, you know, if you guys play Eden Crafters, you might recognize some of the assets here. Pretty cool. I know that the devs know each other, so yeah, those look familiar, don't they? Alright, I'm just trying to clean up everything outside and spend as much time here as possible. And it looks like our oxygen will definitely run out before our toxicity gets up. Okay, so we've got some of that. Yeah, okay. So, oxygen. And we are full up again. That's 29. And now things get dark. So a torch would be great, but I really don't have anywhere to put it. And we'll see how much of this we can clean up. Okay, I think I've been here. I think I found that box before. That's in the other room. And I'm not as panicked this time because I know how to get through there. Oh, aluminium. Alright, now I can head out. So, let's head down the stairs and we're going to go and offload what we've found. And we've got T3 drill, but yeah, that's not much use to us right now. So that was good. Got some aluminium, got another blueprint chip, food and water. If I should head back and go and get some. Now I'm going to do that, waste my time doing it, and then find food and water in there. Alright, I'll do it. I'll be back. Right, food and water are topped up. I've got some food and water with me. I'm going to drop one of these capsules off because I don't think I need them that much. Oxygen is probably a lot more important right now. And then we can head back in. We've only got 17 more to get. I see one that I missed down here. Oh, that whole tower is full. Oh, there's actually a way in and we can climb. Oh, there's a lot. Any more? Okay, this area is clear. There's some more up at the top. Oh, an area. Oh, yeah, there we go. We've got some of that water. Nothing else terribly important. Maybe the eggplant seed. Food. There's more water, eggplant, plastic. Oh, purification gel. I think that's going to be important. We don't really have a way of making it yet. Alright, nothing else around here, so up we go. Alright, now we're down to 13 needed and no boxes up on the top. Oxygen is low. I will wait until the last minute. Oh, there. Okay, I can get up there. It is the last minute. Oxygen topped up. Now we're going to have to go in here and we're going to have to work in the dark. Yeah, it is very, very dark. It would be better with a torch. And when I do the proper playthrough... Oh my gosh, my inventory is full. Let me pop out over here and just drop some stuff off. Actually, no, I'll come back. Let's go and offload. Feel like I just wasted some oxygen, but that's okay. Right, drop off and yeah, just get rid of all of that. Don't think I need to be carrying 2 waters with me. We need space more than anything right now. Right, back in. Now, because I found that aluminium, I could go back and do the exosuit upgrade and then get a torch. But, yeah, I'm already here and it's already almost done. we still have some stuff to do upstairs as well, but we'll clean up what we can in here. It's pretty difficult to see in the dark, but there is a little glow from these hanging things. Right, we have 4 more to do, and I don't see any more in here. There's a couple of chests. No, and still no aluminium. Wow, they're really holding out on us, aren't they? There's some food. Right, let's head upstairs. We've been through this floor. We've been here. Yep, and then we can head around this way. I'm going to need my oxygen. Here we go. And more. Oh, actually, I should just do that now. All right, 2 more. Did I miss a way up? Let's see. Is there a stairwell somewhere? There's a door going outside. Oh, here we go. That is 1. And where's the other one? Oh, man, there's 1 more in this. I'll take the food, thanks. 1 more. 1 more. Where the heck is it? Huh, isn't that funny? There's always just that 1. All right, well, let's see if there are any boxes here. Maybe... Oh, look at that, another jetpack. Oh, wait, we could break that down. We got tungsten. Cool. That's one of the new... the new sort of ore-based resource. Okay, there is nothing I can do right now with all of this. Let me take the shortcut out and see if I can spot the missing... oh dear, do I have any more oxygen? Or am I going to die in here? I might die in here. Wait, yeah, I'm going to. Huh, look at that. Oh, focus, honestly. And here I thought I was going to get through a whole episode without dying. Alright, we've picked everything up. I'm going to probably need more oxygen if I'm going to be flying around here, so let me collect some cobalt while I'm seeing it. And we can offload goods. And I mustn't forget to take the aluminium back. Top up my water. We've got food over here that I'll have to come back for. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, so get an oxygen capsule built. Drop off the goo. Ooh, are we full up over here? We are. Gonna need more boxes. How much space do we have in here? We've got a bit. So let's take the plastics in the water and the chlorine. Oh, can't. Plastics, that water, grab the chlorine, throw that in there as well. I'm gonna offload one of these because I don't need to be carrying that many with me. In fact, I'll just keep 1 as an emergency measure. Oh, we can't break down anything yet because we haven't unlocked the recycler or the shredder. No, the recycler? Yeah, the recycler. So I'm just going to drop things off in boxes, make myself another oxygen. There we go. I don't need to be carrying that much food with me. I can have an eggplant. That'll fill me up a bit. And then go and harvest the others. There we go. I'll eat 1 of those. That'll fill me up completely. Don't have to worry about food for a little while. And drop the rest of them in here. So oxygen, yep, I'm all sorted. Let's head back. So now the mission is to run around and find that 1 missing piece of goo that I need to clean up. And while I'm doing that, look around and see if I can find any more nice resources. I think I found it. So I'm in the dark room and it's sort of up on this level. And that is it. This place is clear. But I do need to get out of here because oxygen is low again. And I didn't bring enough resources to build myself a little hut in this area. Okay, cutting it a little fun. Like really fun. I've collected what I need for a living compartment, so let's see if we can build one over on that platform. That way we can explore this area without having to stress too much. So this looks like a decent spot to do it. Oh no, I didn't bring my construction hammer. So there's my hammer. I do not need to have the goo cleaning on me now, so I'll just equip the hammer and back we go. Right, now that I can do this, let's see. Yeah, we can. And build a living compartment, top up the oxygen. Now we can run around here freely and go and look for any potential boxes that might be lying around. And I found one. That's where the base is, and it's right here. And it doesn't have anything really good in it. I'll take the eggplant, although I'm not going to be able to use it. It looks like there could be a potential cave here, maybe. But if there is one, it's not open yet. Okay, that's the only box I found out here. There may be more around. So, oxygen is sorted out again. Water, not so much. I'll take it when it starts screaming. Don't want to waste. We still don't really know what's going on in here, but there's a door going out this side into a dark passage. And there is a box. There we go. A little bit of that water. Still no aluminium. Wow, it's so thin on aluminium. I'll drink that little water. Keep me tided over. There's no way to climb anything. What is that? Blueprint chip box. One of the little ones. Difficult to see in the dark, but we got it. There are quite a few doors. Bit of stuff here, nothing amazing. No food. We'll grab those. Did I see iron? I did. I can build a couple of chests out here as well. And we'll stash our goods. Okay, so that's a few things we picked up. And we head back in. So I've been through that door, and that is the one that goes upstairs, I think. Yeah, this is the one. And now I can take a more careful look and see if there's anything lying around. Nothing in these. Head further up. We've been to this chest. Not much. Nothing I can do with that. No. Check out the rest of these floors. Okay, so this is the big room. I didn't really see anything. Oh, I missed that one. Did I? Maybe. Yeah, that's about it for this room. I don't see anything else here. I don't know if there's a way to get rid of these things. Maybe you're not supposed to. It's like calcified toxin or something. And that's it. We've been through this building. We haven't been to the roof, but yep, nothing on the roof. Right, let's go and get some oxygen. I've already been through this tower. I've checked all the boxes there. And I've been through this room and I've checked everything here. So I don't think there's anything else. Oh, look at that. Eden Crafter's battery. Yeah, there's lots of Eden Crafter's assets here. Got the ceiling vent fans. That's pretty cool. I have checked everything in here. We can't break these servers down yet. No point. Nothing new being exposed in this area. Yeah, not much. Right, I think we're done. Let me go and select what's cool out of what we found, and then we'll head back. Well, there really wasn't that much. I can take everything back. Right, let's get out of here. But as you can see, this area is now playable without the toxin issues. So we can come in here, we can put those toxic water extractors into this area, start cleaning up this water. The cool thing is that now we can actually survive. And other than making silly mistakes, we don't need to die. And that's all thanks to these capsules that I didn't even read properly when I played. Anyway, now we know. Now we know. We can clean up those toxic areas far easier without dying. Yeah, we can see what we've unlocked. Compass microchip. Awesome. Oh, we've actually got the Mark III goo cleaning. Oh, that's nice. And I think I may just have everything that I need for that. Wait a minute. Did I bring that tungsten back with me? I know I found a tungsten. Yeah, there it is. I have a purification gel somewhere. There it is. Look at that. And then all I need is 2 plastics. And the plastics use that. Got the T3 heater. Not a big help, but we have it. So make a couple of those, and now we have everything to do the... Wait, it says T4. No, I think that might be a typo, because it should be T3. Anyway, we've got it now, so now we can harvest the goo faster. But we do have a heck of a lot of fabric, and 1 piece of aluminium. We can also have a look at our planetary purification screen, and look at that. Any energy production allowed, energy production available. I should drink. Yeah, let's have a full bottle, and we might as well eat. So 92 out of 144. We have 52 more to clean up. That's toxic areas cleaned, 3 out of 4. Yep, we got 1 more. We know where that is. It's on the far side. And our next unlock here is at 350 KPU. That is the T4 chip. We just got the T3, which says T4. Then we can get the T2 toxic water collector. That's where we get to make purification gel. T2 atmospheric purifier, T3 toxin filter. I mean, by the time we get there, we don't need it. T3 detoxification machine. T3 toxic water collector. Tungsten rods. And then more atmospheric purifier. Purification rocket. Oh, that's nice. Does that mean that there's a lot more? Well, there obviously will be. Then we can make plastic rods and we can make atmospheric purifier. T4. Cool. But that's not bad. I think this is probably the last episode I'm going to do before the DLC comes out. In fact, I think it definitely is, unless there are any updates. Then I'll carry on. Obviously, aluminium is a bit of a problem. I can't really progress. I am at 130 KTI. Now, also, blue sky is not a thing in this area. I mean, you don't get blue sky. So when you reach 175 Ti, it just removes that first step objective. And I'd have to go into my other save to show you the progression. In fact, let's do that quickly. Right, and just like that, we are in a pretty well terraformed version of this. And we will look at the planetary screen. If you have a look at it, there's toxicity. And as you can see, the next objective is the water cycle, after barren water cycle vegetation. And then you get to clear sky, which is where I'm at now. Working our way towards breathable atmosphere, natural life, and complete. Final terraformation here is 5 TTI, but these are all the items that it unlocks, and we have already seen all of them. except for the T1 explosive antitoxins. That one I haven't seen yet, but it looks like everything else was visible. What is that? T2 explosive antitoxins. There's a couple of other things that we're going to unlock in this area, but yeah, there's no blue sky stage on this planet. Not as it stands right now. It's clear sky, and that comes way later. But anyway, that's where I'm going to leave this. If you like my video, give us a like. If you want to see more, subscribe, hit the bell icon for notifications. Leave me your comments. Let me know your thoughts. And if there's anything else I might have missed, thank you so much for all the interactions and comments on the previous episodes. Very helpful indeed. And look out for this one, the DLC releasing on the 17th of November. I will be doing a playthrough starting on this planet. We'll see how far we get and how long I can survive without dying now that I know that I have different tools. But thank you very much for joining me. And until next time, cheers!